Hey everyone, it's me, Tanya with the Factory 10. Welcome back to our channel. It's Friday and it's been a week, y'all. But today we're going to be diving deep into the world of direct-to-film printing, also known as DTF. There are a lot of myths and misconceptions surrounding this popular garment printing technique. So we're here to set the record straight. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, we're back. I'm around the shop. I am setting up prints to run today. So I'm just taking y'all on this journey with me as I talk about DTF myths around printing and making sure that y'all get the right information, right? So bear with me as I have my little selfie stick, which also converts into a tripod. I'm going to try to keep myself here in the frame as we go along, okay? So, DTF printing, as you all know, has been gaining popularity in the garment industry for its ability to create high quality prints on fabrics. It is going to continue to grow as the technology of the printers themselves are getting better, along with new DTF print methods coming out. This includes various films such as glitter film, glow in the dark, iridescent film, etc. You got all kinds of things, right? You have various types of powder. You have, along with various types of powder, both fine, both medium, that create different stickiness, right? Different types of quality on your fabrics. You also have different print methods such as half toning and just normal printing and or knocking colors out to create softer prints, softer feels. It's all these various things that you can do with DTF, right? And it's only going to get better as more people are entering the industry that are big technology drivers, such as the Japanese, the Koreans. It's just going to get better, right? So keep that in mind that it is definitely a growing print method. And so there's, lots to come with that. But there are some common myths that we want to address today. So DTF printing myths. Myth number one. DTF printing is only suitable for small scale projects. This just couldn't be further from the truth, y'all. DTF printing can actually be used for both small and large scale projects. That's what makes it versatile. It's one of the most versatile options for garment printing. Of course, in the past, we've had things like vinyling. You still have screen print, which is very big. You also have direct to garment, which is another print method, and a few other options, right? The vinyling has HTVs, you have puff vinyling, you have this new, I don't even know the name of it, but like print over method of puff vinyl, like you put 2 layers and then it puffs and it's pretty dope, right? You got folds, you got paper transfers, you got sublimation, right? There's all these various print methods, but DTF is extremely versatile option for garment printing. So whether you're a small business looking to create custom t-shirts or a large corporation in need of bulk printing or trying to do a large corporation bulk printing job, right? DTF can meet the needs. It's also cost effective like screen printing. I would say one of the big differences between screen printing and DTF is the unlimited possibility of multiple colors in your designs with DTF printing, right? So screen printing is usually limited. Most screen printers don't want to do more than 4 colors. Screen printing is a little cheaper in most instances. Their price point is, I'll say, better or lower than DTF, but you're going to be limited in the colors. You're definitely going to have different durability with that. So keep all of that in mind. Myth number 2, speaking of durability, DTF prints are not durable. This is a misconception that we often hear, but the reality is that DTF prints are known for their durability and long-lasting quality. All I can say about this is, y'all, you got to test, right? You got to know what you're doing, like any other print method. But when it's done correctly, DTF prints can withstand multiple washings without fading, can not crack, you won't have cracking, and it makes them a great option for creating custom garments that will last. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. This durability is very dependent on the quality of DTF products, right? It's much like anything else in the print industry. You can have do HTV or vinyling and not have good quality HTV, right? Everything is not created equal in the printing industry. So you got to be mindful of that no matter what printing method you're using. That's even like with sublimation, right? If you're doing sublimation, you got to have a good quality printer that's got the colors right. You've got to have the right color profiles. All of these things make a difference. That's also applicable to DTF. You could get bad quality products. You could not have good color profiles on your printers. So you want to make sure you know what machines you are getting and what products are being used to produce the prints, as well as the application methods. Let me say that again. Application methods, right? A lot of times I see where people are talking about, oh, I printed 320 and with this amount of pressure, or 325. Well, our DTF prints are at 300. 10 seconds and then 5 seconds finishing press, right? And so that varies again based on the products that you're using. If you use different, it usually for DTF it's based on the powder, right? So the chemical makeup of the powders that are being used on the print is what determines the temperature, the pressure, and the time that you're using for that particular print. So all I can say is, like many other print methods, you have to test. You also want to make sure you've tested the various washing methods of your prints to ensure you provide the right, let me stress that again, right information to your consumers. If you're using a print shop like us to produce your DTF transfers, make sure they have tested and provide you with the correct instructions. Let me repeat that. Provide you with the correct instructions, right? The last thing you want to do is be making something for your customers that they take home, wash it incorrectly, dry it incorrectly, and then they have a complication with it, because then they're going to come back to you and they're going to be like, this product sucks. When it may not be the product, it just may be the upkeep method that they're using to take care of the product that is the problem, right? Like, i.e. hot scorching water, high dryer heat. Although we've tested our things with a lot of those things and we don't have those problems, but things like fabric softener can make a difference in your washing approach because also the garment itself, right? So polyester versus cotton versus leather versus all these things make a difference in the durability around the DTF, right? So keep that in mind. Myth number 3. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. It's not working out. I got these to go low plus some from yesterday. But I'm just going to finish the video and then I'll get to that. But myth number 3, DTF printing is complicated and time consuming. Just not true. Okay. I don't know what's this background noise. Let me figure it out. Hold on a second here. The beauty of printers. Okay, all right. We had a video running on the computer, so we've now turned that off. All right, so back to myth number 3. DTF printing is complicated and time consuming. While it's true that DTF printing does require some technical knowledge and the right equipment, right? This is our printer, our 2-head printer. It can actually be a fast and efficient process once you get the hang of it, right? That's with the right tools and training. It's a great option for creating custom garments quickly and efficiently. Again, the right tools and training, right? You have to know what you're doing. I do discourage people from getting into this process if you're going to just get a converted machine. If you want to be a DTF printer, you need a DTF commercial printer, okay? Y'all hear me mention that a lot, not because I'm biased to, there are people who have small printers and they do hand powdering and hand curing with heat presses, but I can guarantee you the durability and longevity of those prints is going to be very different than someone who has a commercial printer who has mastered the techniques of producing quality prints and making sure they sustain themselves and last a long time. I literally have shirts. We've been doing DTF printing now for 2.5 years, and I have shirts from day one, right? And they're still in good condition, and I still wear them. So again, it's about technique, transparency. I could provide you DTF transfers that we printed, but you could apply them wrong, and there could be a problem. It could peel, it could not stick well. If your pressure wasn't right, your heat wasn't right, all of those things make a difference. So please don't go get transfers from anybody, us included, and be like, oh, it's the quality sucks. Let's talk about your application method, right? We provide instructions, but you could be doing anything wrong that's causing that issue. So don't always just jump to the quality sucks from the transfer. They could be the quality of the transfer, don't get me wrong. But you want to make sure that, again, it's about testing, right? So DTF, on top of being quick and efficient, can also be used on multiple fabric types. But again, you have to keep in mind, you will need to do what? Test, test, test. Because your application method may need to vary when using different fabric types. Your temperature, your pressure, your time. We do something different on polyester or nylons than we may do on cotton fabrics, right? And that varies also amongst polyesters, because like this dress has some polyester quality in it. I could probably press this just like I press a cotton t-shirt, and it'll be fine. But there are some other polyester materials that are more silky feeling and thinner. I'm going to bring my temperature down a little bit for that, right? I'm still going to do the same amount of pressure in time, but I probably will reduce my heat a little bit to make sure that I keep a nice quality print and I don't create like wrinkling or indentions or different things that can happen when applications are wrong. So always keep that in mind. Definitely ask if you're getting transfers from a printer, ask them, do they have any recommendations on different fabric types? I get text messages all the time or calls about stuff, and I'm always happy to answer it. Sometimes, though, I don't know the answer because I don't know the product that you're using. So what do you have to do, guys? My favorite phrase, test, 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 all right? So just keep that in mind. Buy extras. I always say when you're working with something new that is a new fabric that you've never printed on, or if somebody's bringing you something from the outside, if you allow that, tell them to bring you extras, because anything can happen if it's something you've never tested on. And then keep in mind that fabrics have different chemical makeups too, right? And the manufacturer of it are putting different things on it, so you don't ever know what's going to happen, all right? So anyways, there you have it. Some common myths. That's just 3. There's others, and we can talk about it. But common myths about DTF printing debunked, right? Because it's all about test, test, test. So if you're in the market for a reliable, versatile garment printing method, DTF printing or DTF transfers may be the perfect choice for you. You can check us out at our website, thefactory10.com, where you can build your own custom transfer gang sheets, or you can purchase individual DTF prints. We also have pre-made sheets. So totally up to you. We're pretty versatile, and we got some new film coming out. But before we drop it, we gonna do what? Test, test, test. So I'm not gonna put anything out there that we haven't tested and tried out ourselves. I actually got some new film coming today, so I'm excited about that. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, tune in to our channel. Our quality is guaranteed, so definitely make sure you check out our transfers if you're in the market for a transfer printer. Thanks for tuning in to our channel today. Be sure to subscribe for more industry insights and tips. And as always, feel free to leave comments below with any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the future videos. Until next time, y'all, I'm Tanya with The Factory 10. Bye, guys.